3 years back. A very good game. We are anticipating another competitive game because Simba is a big team, a very competitive team. They are playing good football. We need to be honest. I think we are at a stage where, as a team, we are trying to find ways of progressing to become a constant team in the Champions League like Simba is doing. And I think Simba, where they are in a competition stage where they need to compete with other clubs who have been in this competition before. So for us, it's about those lessons that we gain from participating in this tournament. And this is the second time that we find ourselves in the group stage. The good thing is that we are playing Simba away. We are hoping for a very good game, a game where I believe that it won't have a lot of issues that at the end of the match that one will have to complain about, but we are hoping for the best match. Both teams are playing good football. We are just hoping that we'll enjoy the game. At the end of the day, we had our opportunities to try and maybe qualify for the knockout stage, but I think at this stage, Simba, they are more in an advantageous position, and it's about us doing what we need to do and also try to make sure that we allow some of the players an opportunity also to taste this competition.
Questions to Coach? Yes.
Coach, good morning. My name is Sostenes Ndunguru from Wikimedia. Coach, in the beginning of the group stage, you played your first game very well against Wydad Casablanca, and you won 1-0. A lot of Africans did believe that maybe it's going to be a good season for you in the group stage, but things become very worse. You won the last game, you didn't win any game. You get one draw against Simba, in the other game you lost. What do you think is a problem to you, and do you think you can go, you can change the scenarios against Simba tomorrow?
Like I said, we are trying our best to find ways to gain more knowledge and understanding of this competition. I was reading somewhere that it took Yanga more than 15 years or so to qualify for knockout stage. And who are we to think that in our second appearance in the competition we'll just go through and qualify for the knockout stage? We need to be honest and be realistic. It takes experience for you to qualify for knockout stage. The very same Mamelodi Sundowns that is doing well today, at some point they wouldn't even go through the knockout stage, the group stage. So I think we tried our best to say, can we try and perform better than the way we did in the previous edition? The previous edition we only got 1 point. This time we have 4 points, which is far better than what we did in the previous edition. And these are smaller elements that makes you become a team that will be in a level to compete with the likes of Simba and the rest, because I think they have been in group stage for more than 10 times. Simba, they have qualified for knockout stage maybe twice or so. So are you saying Jwaneng Galaxy, a team that was formed in 2014, it's now ready to compete with the rest of the giants in the continent? The most important thing is the lessons we gain. We played the first match, we won. We played the second match against Simba, we played a draw. We lost the third match, we lost the fifth match, the fourth match, we lost the fifth match. And this is the sixth match we are playing tomorrow against Simba. The most important thing about the game is to try and take lessons so that we can be in a position to compete with these teams in the future. Because let's be honest, this is not just a competition, but a lot of things involved. That's why I said this is a match that needs to be played, and the best team at the end of the game with our opponents to say who's available, who's not available. But I'll be honest with you, yes, we have a couple of injuries. We have Fortunate Tulari, our center back, is out injured. Wendell Rudolph, is doubtful that he might play tomorrow because he also has an injury. Daniel Msendane pulled a muscle yesterday at training, so we are not sure. The medical team will give us an update on whether he is okay or not. After the game against the Wydad, Tabang Sising had a problem with his shoulder, so we are waiting for the medical team to give us a clear indication whether he will be available or not. So we have about 5 or so who are not, we are not really sure whether they will play. But like I said, for us, this is a competition where we say, maybe if you compare the two teams, next season Simba will have to change half of their team because of so many factors. Age is one of them. But the advantage with Jwaneng Galaxy, next year they will still be having the same group, and maybe they will even be better in terms of experience because most of them are still young. So for us, it's about giving these guys, these boys, an experience, make sure that in the next edition when we qualify for group stage, we are a better team. They understand he will be playing group stages. He has played now. This is his second appearance in the group stages. That's the way you get the experience. So for us, it's not about who's available, who's not there. Everybody's ready to play. Unfortunately, we can't run away from the fact that there are injuries that we need to.
Switch on your mic, please.
I was saying Mambo. No, I think we are ready for tomorrow's game. Everyone is ready. The players are ready. And I think this week we trained very well and prepared for this game. The coaches gave us whatever we needed to prepare for the game. Our video analysts, they did a good job, and it's up to the players for tomorrow's game and put up a great show.
Questions? Yes.
Captain, morning.
Morning.
My name is Sostenes from Media. A lot of people believe that Jwaneng Galaxy comes from a weak league. I mean, Botswana is not a competitive league. So they just think that it's easy to play against Jwaneng. Perhaps you have been doing some wonders as you pull out Orlando Pirates, bypass the same way as you did to Wydad Casablanca. I want to hear from you. How have been prepared yourself as your players, just maybe to do some wonders as you have been doing in previous time?
Just like what you said when you started your statement, that everyone thinks we are from a weak league. We don't regard ourselves as weak players or like we are playing from an amateur league or from a country that is maybe have less facilities like other countries like Tanzania or South Africa, Morocco. We regard ourselves as good players and we regard ourselves as great players. So if it's up to everyone to think whatever they want to think about our country or whatever they want to think about us. What you know is that it will be 11 players against 11 players. So there's no weakness in another player or another team. So I don't know anything about weakness or a weak team or a weak country.
Yes.
Morning, Captain.
Morning.
Diego from Kitenge TV. 3 years back, Galaxy play here and depart with victory. In tomorrow's game, you are going to play with the same mindset, or as players, you're going to put new mindset with high key of playing?
No, our mindset have always been positive. Always when you get into the field of play. Like the coach was saying, it's all about lessons and all about getting experience, the experience that we need. Look, it's our second time on the group stages, and we can't expect to just maybe qualify for the quarterfinals like everyone is expecting us to qualify for the quarterfinals. So it's all about learning and also trying to improve ourselves. Because the last time we went the group stage, we only got 1 point. So now we are on 4 points, so we're trying to improve our record.
Yes.
It's like the clash of titans in tomorrow's game. Simba, they are very experienced in Champions League, as well as Jwaneng Galaxy. You're going to play against an experienced team with an experienced coach. If that make you to get some kind of a stress?
No, it doesn't make us get any kind of stress. Actually, it's a motivation on its own to play this kind of games, to come here to Tanzania and play in a fully packed stadium. So these are the kind of games that each and every player want to play. So like I said, every player was showing positive attitude during the day, and everyone is ready for tomorrow's game. We are hoping it's going to be a clash of titans, like you said. We are hoping that it's going to be a good game.